Jonathan has made a fool of himself, trying to turn Benny against the mother, not knowing that this has been a game plan between Benny and Clara. But wait a minute, did I just sense fear in Clara when Benny said that Auntie Dara is coming around? Because I'm beginning to have a feeling that she is the real mother of Benny. Clara will be in more trouble because the daughter will hate her for not telling her the truth all along. But wait a minute, why did Clara accept to take care of a child that she did not give birth to? Her husband brought a child to her and she accepted to take care of that child. Could it be that Clara is barren, that she cannot give birth to a child, so they paid somebody to actually be a surrogate mother to give birth to that child and hand it over to Clara? Could that be the case? Because that would be another problem if the woman that is coming to the house happens to be Benny's mother. It is so unfortunate that even Jonathan's daughter Benny sees him as a thief. She requested for 50,000 naira from the father, and the father is begging the sister to give him 100,000 naira, as if they are not aware of the main figure. Now they are all seeing you as a thief. You want to achieve your own sister. It is a shame to Jonathan. The question I keep asking is, Emeka, what will you benefit from this whole thing? It's not like you are going to gain money from Jonathan if you finally bring him back. If you finally bring down Jonathan and destroy his family, nobody is going to pay you. Now Emeka has laid his finger on another thing to cause more chaos by seeing Jonathan's friend going to show Clara the new house that she rented. But I doubt that at this point Jonathan will listen to you, because hunger is completely dealing with Jonathan. He does not have a dime on him. So anything that has to do with Clara, he's not interested. All that he's interested right now is bringing Clara back to the house so that she can assist him. Unlike Mama that has cunningly left the house, all in the name of something happened in the village and that she needs to take care of grandma. She just ran away from the situation because she knows she cannot starve herself to death in Jonathan's house. Jonathan came down to meet with the sister. He shamelessly met with the sister and asked her for something. Jonathan, I wasn't even expecting you to bring down yourself to a point that you can start begging people for money. Since you say you are the man of the house and you take the authority in this house, why are you begging? And instead of Jonathan to tell the sister the exact amount that Benny needed for school, Jonathan went to ask the sister for 100,000 naira that he's not even going to pay back. According to him, is just 100,000. The question I asked Jonathan is, you don't have 1,000 naira, yet you are calling 100,000 just. How are you going to repay your sister? And the sister said, you know what? I might have money. I don't even have money to give you. But Emeka knows that the sister has money because her company is paying her a lot of money, and she also had side jobs that she's doing to make her money, you know. But the sister said to him, I might have money, but that doesn't mean that I should throw the money away. I should just throw money anyhow. You can see how low you have brought yourself, that even people that are willing to help you now sees you as a waste. That is what they see Jonathan as. And Jonathan was still, begging the sister to give him the money, not knowing that the daughter has actually heard the conversation. And from the daughter end, the father is now a thief. He wants to rob the sister of 50,000 naira. Can you imagine? I told Jonathan, you should calm down with all this that you are doing, because once your daughter comes to terms, once she comes to discover that you are actually a manipulator, it will not go well with you. She will no longer believe you as the dad. But what did you do? You kept on listening to the Emeka and Debbie. Now look at your life. Your sister is not even willing to help you. Even though she's in your house, she's not willing to help you. So you cannot help me to do this for your own needs, Benny. But listen, according to her, if Benny had come to me, I would teach her how to, handle money, how to, value money, not coming to you. All right. But it is obvious. I would have even given her the money, but at least I need to teach her some things. That is what Jonathan has failed to understand, because the people that are giving to you for free right now might not even give you the next time you go back there to ask. But look at a beautiful apartment that Clara has been able to get in a short period of time. I am so happy for Clara that she chose her happiness. All right. Jonathan's friend got this apartment with the money that Clara gave for Clara to at least have a peace of mind. What kind of marriage is this? a marriage that you cannot even have a breathing space at all, a marriage that has brought about pain, torture. You know, Clara has always been living her life under a lot of rules, as if she's not a human being or an adult that could make decisions for herself. Jonathan's friend went ahead to tell her, you know what? I want you to take care of yourself. I don't know what you are doing right now, but whatever it is, if you were my sister, I am going to support you. But even as a friend, I am going to support you. So whatever it is that you're doing, I am in support. All right. So take care of yourself. Can you imagine? This is why it is good for you to be good to people. I mean, Jonathan's friend is not even too close to Clara, yet he knows the kind of person that Clara is. Clara is a very humble woman that has done everything to make sure that her family stands. If Jonathan ever has an opportunity with Clara again, he will never do anything that will make Clara to slip off his finger ever again. But who do we have here? Benny came to visit the mom. Can you imagine the warm hug? She was very excited. You came for me. Oh, yes. Benny cannot stay without you because you are the one who has taken care of Benny. You even stood by Benny when your husband was misbehaving, as if this girl is truly your daughter. So it is not possible that Benny will stay away from you. You know, you can see the bond that these two people share is a bond that cannot be broken. A mother and daughter's bond is so strong. Hanks was so shocked and surprised to see Clara's daughter enter his office. Benny, what are you doing here? He could not hold himself. He had to hug the little girl to know how she is doing. You can remember vividly how far this allegation has gone. It has destroyed his reputation, and he has been trying so hard to protect that of this girl. And he started by asking her, what really happened? Even when Benny was like, won't you offer me anything? Now Hans is very scared of giving anything to Clara's daughter because he feels that they will say he drugged her again. Benny started narrating the whole story, of what happened. That he got a message from Hanks, the message from the mother that she's in trouble and that he should not tell the dad, that she should come to the hotel without telling anyone. And Hans was like, I received a message from you that you are in trouble, that I should come to your rescue. But at this point, Debbie is now in trouble because she was feeling that this whole thing will not be traceable to her. But from this information alone that Benny has given Hans, it is an edge for them to be able to capture Debbie, because truly Debbie sent that message from Benny's phone when she went inside to give her water to drink. Now, if Benny was not the one that sent that message, and she was not the one that sent the message to the mother and the dad, it means that somebody sent that message, and that person happens to be Debbie. She's in trouble. She doesn't even know the kind of problem that she has gotten herself involved in. And at this point, Hans is also making an assurance to this girl that I'm going to go ahead and get to the bottom of this, and whosoever is behind this will pay dearly for this nonsense. But at this point, I don't want you to come to my office so that people cannot see us together. But whatever you need, please call me and I will be of help. At least Benny has two people to run to for help, the mom and Mr. Hanks. Even though the father has nothing, she can actually get from these people, and the father will also benefit. You can see that either of the ways, Jonathan is still benefiting from these people. He does not have any reason of fighting them at all. Now, when Jonathan's friend came out after showing Clara the new apartment, look at what Emeka is doing. Oh, bravo to you. So now that Clara is out of Jonathan's house, you are now seeing Clara behind Jonathan's back. You can see how dirty the mind of these people are. What do you take this young man for? He has never stood by you. He has never done anything bad. He has always supported the good things that Clara has been doing for Jonathan. Unlike you, that is only interested in destroying the marriage that these people have. Again, I ask, what will you benefit from this whole thing? Nobody is going to pay you. But I'm so glad that he knows that this young man knows the plot that is plotting against Jonathan, including Debbie. The two of them will have their road is to hell is very, very big for them to walk into hell, according to Jonathan's friend. That he should drag Debbie alongside when they are going to hell. And he should go ahead and tell Jonathan, because Jonathan, there's nothing Jonathan can possibly do. Yes, Jonathan, there's nothing he can possibly do. So even if you have this as an evidence or an edge for you to cause more chaos in this situation, nobody will listen to you. And at the end of the day, you'll be a laughing stock. Be very careful. There is still time for you to retrieve from this evil, so that karma will not meet you, or so that you will not fall into the trap that you are setting. But of course, that is what evil people do. They don't think of the repercussion of their actions. According to him, he's going to do everything to destroy Clara. Again, I ask, what will you gain? So why Clara and the daughter were actually, so while Clara and the daughter were actually expressing themselves in joy, Benny told the mom, I am so happy and thank you for making that choice, for listening to me. So all along that we were actually hoping that Benny was supporting the father. Benny was making a fool of him. She was only trying to see if the father can actually change. But it is obvious that the father is intentional about, chasing the mother out of the house. But look at how this whole thing went. Benny went to meet with the mom to ask her if she has actually made a decision concerning, the choice that the father gave to her. And she told the mom, you know what? I want you to go out there so that you can fight for me. Don't be part of those women that will stay in their husband's house, they're making sacrifice for their children and end up dying. I want you to go out there so that you'll be able to defend me if anything happens, because I don't want to lose you. Why Benny is acting as if she's supporting the dad? Behind the dad, Benny is supporting the mom, telling the mom, you know what, I am in support. Please go. All right, go, so that at least I can have where to run to. And she's so happy that the mother actually listened to her advice, and now at least she has where to go to. And the mother was concerned. What is now happening at home? When she went on to explain that the dad is not happy, a lot is going wrong, even the grandma left, and everything is just going south. That is all I can say. Everything is just going south, and that is the repercussion of Jonathan's actions. He has never thought of what will happen at the end of the day, because he's very selfish. He feels that he owns everything. He feels that Clara's life depends on him. But now, even food to eat, Jonathan does not even have food to eat. So who is gaining and who is losing? We warned you from the beginning towards this action, but you never listened. Now the grandma has actually left. Grandma has left to the village, all in the name of something happened. Who said she left to the village because of that? It's because there is no more food for them to eat. But then something happened when Benny told the mother that the father is expecting auntie there. Now the question is, who is this woman that is coming to the house? Could that possibly be Benny's real mom that is coming to visit Benny in disguise? Because from the look of things, Clara seems to be very worried hearing that she is visiting. But this we will find out on the next episode. Please like the video if you have not liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will bring the next episode as soon as it drops. But for now,